Hi, beautiful people. My name is Funke Akindele. Keep watching news. Pop, 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 pop.
Happy New Year, lovers! You're welcome to 2024. And this year, I want us all to be intentional. Be intentional about your health, about your dreams and aspirations, and about your sex life, of course. And please, you know the slogan for this year: no grief for anybody. So today this is the first edition this year, and we have a juicy topic. And like you know, I have guests in the house, of course. But I'm going to tell you the topic before we go ahead. The topic for today is women hoarding sex. Why do women hoard sex? And I have two guests in the house with me to peruse this topic. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves before we go any further. So from my left.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Princess Amy. I'm the CEO for Leslie Affairs. Welcome to today's program.
Alright guys, I'm Lajidi Taufik-Olamide and I'm a videographer and I'm content creator as well.
Okay, so you've heard from my guests. So we are just going to go straight into the topic. Why do women hoard sex? Well, let me start with my point of view. I think there are two schools of thought to that. The first one being social conditioning or upbringing. You know, some women have the think that sex is something that you give to the man. Like you know, it's not something that both people enjoy. They just think, oh, it's something that is a woman should give to a man. So from that reasoning, you know, some women may think, okay, so if I deprive a man sex, you know, I'm holding it until he does this for me or until he does that for me, you know. And then the other school of thought is married women, you know, some married women, because you sign a contract to, of course, to give your husband sex. It's part of the things they tell you when you get married, that you must be servicing your husbands. So some women hold on to that because they feel they are in charge. They don't give their husband sex once their husband does something they don't like, or they ask their husbands for something and he refuses to give. They also decide that, okay, well, I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm not going to give you sex, you know. So I'm going to allow my guests to tell me their own point of view today, and I'm going to be starting with Princess. So Princess, why do you think women hoard sex?
Thank you very much. For me, I'm not going to speak English because English is my language. If I speak English, I'm not going to really deal with the topic. Madam, tell me the question. Give me the answer.
Why do women hoard sex? I'm not going to be able to say it in pidgin because I'm not
say why women they allow their husbands sleep with them if they ask for sex, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Before I start, I will first tell you, before you ask for sex for nights, you must start for morning. How you say leave your wife for us 3 months? You give her what she wants. You provide for her. You give her the necessary enable environment. You understand? How you go just come up for house? You say, mama this or mama that, so take 200 naira, take 1,000 naira, cook soup. 1,000 naira will cook soup. How you want make the woman survive? Do you understand? This is 2024. This way you use your sense.
Don't agree for anyone.
Don't turn you to sex toy. No man will feel leave your wife anyhow go work or come out for house do your business place. Come back for night and say, madam, Alpha, show me the show. Oh, you don't go see any show. No show for you. I no go bring.
Okay.
That place na to lock am up.
Yeah.
If you know say you want make the woman know all sex, create an enabling environment for that woman. You understand? And another thing again wey I wan talk about this issue be say, so men after they don go those their their stick and whatever, they'll come out to work, come back for nights. You just come, so men they no sabi foreplay.
Yeah.
Don't just say, madam, open the door.
Just go clap you.
You don't enter, bam. After you enter, you come and do my phone because they do ball like mumu.
Exactly.
No woman
you didn't even bother to ask, did you come? How can you come?
Do you understand?
Exactly.
You went. The woman went. You go just come, you come say, you don't enter, you don't put am. You people go stand go dey sit go dey go toilet, but you don't see am. Before you do anything, you have to dey show me foreplay. You caress this woman. Let her know say the only the environment. Let her sort of speak in talk, what they beg to say, guys. You know, just come say, how could you say, don't buy it to the door. You whatever. That is rape.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't want to make woman deny you for sex, that's early morning when they come out for house. Make sure say you settle the place. Balance ground. They say, and your man will say, "Toba do me tutu sile, whatever you understand? You understand? But if you don't do am well, if you get flat tire, just carry go to the move. You no go move. You fair compound. You have to pump the woman. You pamper am. I just sorry for what I did for you this morning. No vex, no tension,
buy gifts.
You just rap am. Women like all those kind of rapping.
Yes.
Sex you fine. Even if you don't go sex you fine. Sex you go slim. You at the same one get but you fine pass everybody. But what men don't understand is you look at it, don't see you don't pay for the woman head.
Exactly, like she's not your property.
My property.
Yeah.
Anything I like I do.
Exactly. Don't work that way.
You can't do that.
Shine your eye.
Shine your eye. Use sex. No woman go bring open leg for man go in the morning with forehead. Come say madam open.
And then exactly. So you think it's your right? You have to open. It's your right. You know.
If you don't grease your engine, will you work?
You will not work.
There's no enjoy the car. There are some places. If you want know that your wife say he love you, he gets your kind pin code. If you press and well, now so they support say that come, you don't reach time. So for now, I can leave this one first. Let me go to my next person.
Okay. But wait, before you say so, I want to ask you that. Okay, now we have talked from the married people's point of view. So what about people that are just in relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend? Because it also happens in situations like that, you know, that the girlfriend will not want the guy to. So why would you think that the girlfriend will be denying the boyfriend sex?
It plenty.
Okay.
Because why I say plenty is say if girl to deny boyfriend sex, so many things they do. Girl if you come in to now and say I won't buy this thing, I won't buy that one. Since they pipeline over. Or the people they build for beggar Ojo do is sharing all those places. The bridge break.
Oh my God!
So the money what they expect never show.
Yeah, it never show.
So maybe if you say the money
the ship is still on the sea.
you go wait make that pipeline burst before you enter the purpose.
Okay.
If you no fit provide for your baby, okay, why the baby no go dey follow papa stay? Why you no go dey stand for house say I no get boyfriend, daddy I need daddy, papa go supply am. Even if you no get, you go say my daughter see what I have, manage this up. So why the girl wan come dey follow you when you no wan give am? So na be fuck be relationship o. How you wan take support the girl? You have to be supportive. You understand? I don't say you carry the responsibility 100%, but show that sign of responsibility.
Exactly.
If you can't do it now, what do you want when you marry the girl? Madam, any man, when you're ready to take care of responsibility, take up responsibility, you not go see people to set out. Like the same.
But you know, some men are of the school of thought that why should I be taking up responsibility? We are only in a relationship, we are only living boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not married to you, so why do I have to carry all your
you don't want to carry the responsibility, right? You are being boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh no, if you marry, I still be virgin. Make I see them my papa, so they do distance relationship. I still be virgin.
Oh my God!
I can't marry for house, you can't say you don't get rest. So make I keep my tea, you hold your thing.
Okay, Malami. What's your point of view? Why do women have sex? Why do you think women have sex?
Women, why the odd sex?
Yes, why don't they give their partner sex?
Well, I agree with everything she has said and also want to buttress on her points. Well, in a relationship, when you're in a relationship with a lady, you are not just there for being there. You have to be supportive, you have to be kind to her, you'll be able to talk to her in a sort of manner that makes her feel good about herself. Because ladies are like machines. You don't just get to your car and start your car and start driving. You have to start the car, let the engine burn a little bit and let all the oil, grease and everything
let everything mix with each other, you know, be moist.
Function well. But for guys are just like switch. You just put on the light, it comes up immediately.
You know,
it doesn't need any kind of technicality.
That's why I always say that, you know, men are wired differently. Men, in fact, the way God made them, they wake up with the hand on. It's there like this, you know, they wake up with, so it doesn't, once they just see something like this, that time. But women,
it takes time, it takes effort. Just like you said that some guys truly, I've actually heard these things from some guys. Like they don't even know how to, partake in anything like
Foreplay. They don't
Just
even
go
believe in
straight to the point.
foreplay,
It doesn't make sense. It's just like rape.
It is rape.
Someone,
It is
and
rape.
even if this person is your wife or your girlfriend or any kind of relationship you are into, you need to be able to put these things in place since morning. You should be able to put our mind at this thing. Like, she should be able to.
And our own
As a lady,
enjoyment
if the lady doesn't see you if you're not in her head, there's no way you can get her into your bed. It's not possible. She has to first of all see you like you are having this thing in her head. She needs to understand.
That's why I always say, like, before a woman sleeps with you physically, she has slept with you in her mind.
Psychologically.
She has slept with you in her mind. So she's just playing what is already in her head. But if a woman cannot see herself sleeping with you in her head, she can't. She can't do it physically. Okay, so I think what I should have asked you, because the other side of this conversation we are having today is, why do men get angry? They go just change face. Why do they get angry when their partner say, no, I don't want sex, no, I don't feel like it today, or no, not today, or something? Why do they get angry?
Well, as guys, as men generally, we have this big ego. And we tend to, we're just like, that's the first thing. Then we are also programmed in such a way that we are like switch, we just go about day-to-day activities, we wake up, go to work. We are just like conforming with the societal stuffs. We don't get to be vulnerable. And we are not like ladies. Ladies can actually be vulnerable at any time. Maybe their close friend can come to them and cheer them up again. Guys, we are always forming this kind of hard guy. So for us to bring down our guard, to come to like ask you that kind of thing, like we actually show our vulnerable side to you, and you turning us down, it's just like our whole world is crashing down. Like, how can you say no to me? All those kind of things. That's not one thing for guys, and we see sex like it's just, let's say a guy and a lady are in a relationship. Until the guy has sex with this lady, he has not seen this thing as like love is complete yet. Honestly, it has not been sealed yet. That is why some ladies generally can be in a relationship and not have sex. Many, don't let me say all. Let me say many can be in a relationship as long as the guy is caring for them, buying stuff, showing her that he cares about her, making her feel loved. But for the guy, he needs to do that thing for the love to be stamped and signed.
So are you telling me now that to men sex is love, or love is sex? Or I don't get.
Well, to men, because we are not that emotional, so all this lovey-dovey.
Wait, let me cut you. Is it that you are not emotional, or you don't allow yourselves to be vulnerable? Because I believe that anybody can be, even men are vulnerable, but you guys just hold on to this macho, macho, I'm a man, it's a man, a man cannot be weak, a man cannot cry, a man cannot this. But it's I don't think it works that way. I think that's part of the problem that we have in the society today, because men are just refusing to be vulnerable, and then that's why you see people, some people jumping off the bridge, committing suicide and all that, because the society has trained men that you can't be weak.
I think that's what the society requires us to be, and that's what we are putting out there. Because as a lady, let's imagine now that something bad is happening and women are crying. You don't expect us to break down. We will feel like breaking down, but we just have to be the strong one to be able to protect and provide for everybody around us. So for that few minutes of vulnerability, like putting down your guard 100% for someone, the person now telling you that, oh no, this thing, giving up excuses. As at that moment, the guy or the man or anything will feel.
Okay, let me
somehow.
say. Sorry, have you put the woman into consideration?
That's why I said. That is why.
With 3 kids.
That's why I said earlier on.
Out of. You are not coming. You are not.
Relax. Yes. That's why I said. That's why I said earlier that as a man, you have to prepare our mind from the morning, even while at work. Text her, tell her sweet words. Bring back those memories. Maybe while you guys were dating, all this nasty stuff you've been doing.
Yeah, very funny. So every man does that now. So every day now.
No. It's not.
If the man was to have sex, in the first. You remember when we first met?
That's why most men. That's why they have side pieces. That's just it. Yes. Because now imagine you have 3 kids at home. She's taking care of the home. Our attention is now diverted to the kids.
Yeah.
Not to the husband. Now the husband's attention is now mostly diverted to his work.
Yeah.
Little will be at home and it will be for provision. So who would now handle his emotional needs? It will be the side piece.
Wait, are we going into?
But there's a way. You know that. I understand that. Yeah, that's the argument, really. Most married men that have side chicks, that's what they say. You know, like okay, they just want to get away somewhere they can just have peace, relax, or just unwind and all that because of the responsibility at home. And so are you now saying that okay, getting married now is a problem?
I'm not saying
so that once like okay, if two people are in a relationship, once they get married and they have kids, that's the end of their relationship. Because I believe that there's a way that you can still manage your marriage.
Of course.
Because but when you have the mentality that okay, I'm married to this person, we are married to each other, we are married because we love each other, we are not married because we want to have kids. So from the woman's point of view, I know most women when they get married it's all about the kids and all that, but then you didn't marry the kids. This is the person you married, and then after a while the kids are going to leave you. There's no how you want to love those kids. They will leave you, and then you'll be left with this person. And what usually happens is that at the end of the day, at that time, you guys are totally strangers because you shifted the woman. I'm saying now, the woman shifted attention to the kids. It was all about the kids. I'll mom you. I know that you're all about the kids, and then so you neglected this man. And then let's say that okay, this man too now decided to go and have a side chick that will be, fending for him and all that. So by the time your kids go out of the house, and it's left with you and this man, there's really no relationship.
Having that side piece, it's not as if they neglect the wife like 100%. So I was at somewhere I think last month, and I heard this conversation from someone who has been married, from a man that has been married for 34 years, the other one who has been married for like 26 years. They said it's point blank that they have side pieces. So this is it. Their kids are all grown up, they are outside the country. And both of them, they still have children at home, but they are not really that close like before. Those lovey-dovey is not there for now.
With their spouses.
With their spouses. It's just like the man said one phrase like when women grow, like when they grow old in marriage, they are not the person who they were at the beginning of the marriage. They will change over time.
Nobody is the same person.
Everybody will change.
Everybody will change. Change is constant.
This is what they said. This is what they said. They said by the time the woman feels too comfortable, she will start tormenting you unconsciously. That's what they said.
Why would she torment you if you are not tormenting her?
Wait, this is what they said. They said she starts tormenting him. Like it's not like you are intentionally tormenting someone or like you are a witch or something, but our characters. When men grow old or when men get to a stage, we don't want any drama anymore. But at least no matter how old they are, they still want all those little pinch of drama here and there.
Yeah, but that's where learning comes from now. You should know the person you're with. Yeah. Because frankly speaking, a woman would always be a woman. But then women grow too and mature over time and over in marriage. So you as the husband, you should know your wife.
It's not as if they don't know their wife.
That's why I think
that the man said she has changed.
You are making it seem like a woman is a troublemaker.
No, see, I'm not saying it is trouble 100%, but those kind of small drama.
The ginger, like the
spice, like the ginger, and this drama.
But without that ginger, you
like just
no, are you sure you don't want it? Without that ginger,
that's what both of them actually said. Like that's why they just want someone who will not be bringing.
Who will just be rubbing their head?
Just rub my head and let me just pamper me too. It's not every time you be bringing the ginger for me to give you this pampering. Me too, I need pampering.
Yeah.
So those ladies out there are giving them what they want, and they are not destabilizing their homes. So just go. He's happy, she's happy as well. So there's no quarrel at all.
That's the man that has understanding.
Exactly.
So you spoke from the point of view of a married man. So I'm going to ask you now about a single guy, Why would a single guy, why is it the same reason? Why would he get angry if his girlfriend says no to sex? Okay, yes, and I was going to ask you something. You said being vulnerable. You said the man, will be vulnerable, like asking for sex is being vulnerable, And I'm wondering that why is asking for sex being vulnerable? One, it's not like they've not had the sex before or it's the first time they're gonna have sex. And then the fact that she says no sex for that night or that day does not mean that they're still not going to have sex, you know, subsequently, maybe the next day or next or whatever, they're still going to have sex. So why what has vulnerability got to do with sex? It's just yes or no, you know. It's just okay, I want to have sex. No, can we have it tomorrow or can we? So why is a man ego tied to sex? Why?
Now, I would like to share a little experience of mine personally.
Okay.
This one is not me getting angry. It was now the lady getting angry for me not even going the extra mile to convince her to do this thing. So we were together.
No. Be more specific.
Yes. Okay. Let's say we're together. We were just normal boyfriend and girlfriend, and we were like just making out. We have we've not started the real We've not started having sex like
entered
penetrative
Jerusalem. Never entered the gates of Jerusalem.
So I was just like, she was drawing back, and I'm like, I don't like pushing too forward. Like once you start drawing back, and I'm trying to make you, get into the mood, and you're still drawing back. Okay. I just draw back totally, and I just just be in my shell. And the following day, she now started getting angry, all these things, showing attitude. It was not like, so you guys to get angry when we say no or when we refuse to go to the extra mile, which means everyone has this ego. So she felt bad, like for her to come down to ask for that kind of thing.
Okay, she asked and then you declined or what?
It's not as if she asked, we were both in the thing together.
But she was forming her to get.
She was forming her to get.
And then you now.
I just
wait. Why do women like that? You want this thing. You want this thing.
You want it. But you have
you want this thing, but you shall want the man to shall do the work. You shall do the work. I think it makes the woman feel wanted or feel desired.
God. So she need want to do the work.
Sorry, I think I link this thing to small baby. See when you get small baby for hand, you won't give her. You know, say like the nipple be this way. You see they cry, you not be pampering. Sorry. But you see the thing where you want to sorry. That's how women are. You say we are weaker best.
Time.
That's right. We not pampering.
It's not you're weaker best.
Exactly.
Yes, because when you enter Jerusalem, you don't know what's happening again.
Can you see why we have to be the stronger vessel every time?
But that's well, like I said, women, they like to feel that they are wanted. So you're drawing back, she playing hard together, and then you drawing back. She a woman's point of view, she feel like maybe he doesn't want me, or maybe something. Or if it's a situation that you've not had it before, she might even probably thinking that this one cannot do that. Why are you drawing back? As she was playing hard to get, you have just continued, be persistent. But it's not even all women that like that. Well, it doesn't work in all situations. Let me not say it's not all women. It doesn't work in all situations, because there are times that the woman will like you to keep doing that. She might just be we have fun like that. Okay, let him come. I want to let him come. But there are times that you're coming. We don't want you to come. We have said no, and the no is no. But
so
then the men keep pushing.
Between no and no.
They keep pushing. You will know now.
You can read that.
You will know because when the woman does not want it, she will actually say no. Or like I have a dick. Or
there are some that said no, that they are no later changed to yes on that spot.
On the spot.
Yeah.
I have a client. She told me, said, I go back to my place. She said, see, not me say I don't like sex. My husband don't complain, tired, I don't complain. But I no fit tell the people where they tell say, my husband no dey last for bed. How you go just come, you don't enter, you don't throw it back. You say that like say you go, say you cow, you mix the oil, the milk, you don't milk everything out. You see cow where they milk all these things come off of it, you know they look like this. That's where it beats.
Like chicken.
So say that's why sometimes when the husband come in and say, madam, you can say, well, you don't enter
exactly. That it's not. Exactly. It's not going to be worth your while. Yeah.
At least give her quality. No, married people, you don't need to do honor. At least quality.
No, why did you say married people?
Not only young guys, they take all this thing. That 2 hours, 2.5 hours, they'll still be on that lady. The lady will be in short, it go dry. They go pour water, put inside it, go see the dry.
Lubricator.
Do you understand? They go use lubricator, say it go see dry. Do you understand? Like, I'm talking about married people now. You understand? Married man is, if you know, say we don't know your capacity. You don't born one, you don't born two. Everything don't sag. At least give am like 10 minutes. If after you don't do, say one thing men don't understand. They say if you don't follow your wife, play. She said, don't even come before you enter.
Yeah, so depending on what you do, yeah.
She don't go even calculate that minute, say like 1 minute or 2 minutes when you use on her. But that 4 period you don't carry her.
Yeah, and it even makes the sex more pleasurable and all for both parties.
When
the woman is when she's really lubricated.
No.
So you were going to tell me why single guys get upset when their girlfriends refuse them sex. You were going to tell me that before we jumped into women also feel bad about that.
Well, for single guys, I don't think there should be so much anger when their girlfriend says no to sex because number one, you've not married that guy. So all the sexual escapade and all that, it's just like you're taking the eyes on the cake before you even get the whole package.
Really?
So if she says no at times, you just need to just play with her. And at times, due to let's say stress from her side, some ladies are actually stressed, maybe through at work or she's going through something that you are not even aware of. So at times too, guys, when a lady says no, you don't just get angry and you start throwing tantrums. You need to try to find a way.
Now you're advising them. Yeah. But why do they get angry? That's what I'm saying. You are advising them now that they shouldn't get angry. They should understand from the beginning.
That ego.
Maybe because
What made that lady what made her get angry in one situation is the same thing that will make a guy to get angry. Because nobody likes being turned down. Everybody is being rejected. Nobody likes it. No matter in all situations, nobody likes being rejected.
But some, even when you reject them, they will still beg you for that.
Yes, now
those kind of guys, they are exceptional.
And then you know that men, you when a woman refuses, well, let's be clear. Men like sex.
It's not as if women need sex.
No, of course, women like sex too. No. Women like sex too. Yeah. But even sometimes, well, let me not say all the time because I know I've heard of a few men too who have complained that this one likes sex. Yeah, but in most cases, it's usually the men that like sex on the excessive like that, like, okay, you can have sex, maybe they've had sex in the morning, they've had it in the afternoon, in the night again, still coming, and then the woman is like, no, I have a remi, let's do it tomorrow, and then the man starts murmuring and, throwing tantrums that, why, that kind of thing.
No vex, I remember that time when we saw. They said the guy will tell you, say, I beg that, my belly they pain me, and I don't come so the sperm they make belly they pain me. Also
now real whining, you don't still do that these days.
No, but all those things is not.
But wait, is it wait. Yeah, please. I need to know that all now. Okay. Is it true?
It is true.
That when a guy has a hard-on and he does not have sex, or he does not ejaculate somehow, whether through blowjob or masturbation or whatever, that if he has a hard-on, he can't go to bed like that. That the thing will be achy.
If he has erection for too long.
Okay, you have put too long there now.
Too long. Not just like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, like for too long.
What's the idea of too long?
Let's just say 2 hours, 1 hour.
What did it take that he had that erection for?
1 hour.
It won't keep
But if you have erection for too long, you have.
Okay, but why would you have erection for too long? Is it normal to have erection for too long?
I don't know, maybe you are envisaging about this lady too much now. Or you are thinking of something else. I don't know.
Because if you have, it is normal.
Yes, you will start feeling pain in your lower belly.
I think that one happens with people that take something.
You don't even need to take anything.
And so why would you have erection for 2 hours?
No, I'm not sure that's normal.
No, like I'm trying to imagine it. Like, okay, is it when your girlfriend is with you and then you are having erection? Does it last for 2 hours?
Let's say since morning
without doing anything.
Let's say you've been thinking, okay, this
she's coming,
and you start, and guys now when they are maybe they are side chick or a lady is coming and they have actually said, okay, we are going to do this thing. their mind is already there. They started, putting things in place, checking the room, setting the pillow very well, laying the bed, drinking all the
taking something. You are not talking. It's
not natural for a man to have 2 kilo
that thing that they take.
So now they would have done all those things. And
Exactly.
the lady says no.
No.
That's a big problem for them.
Yes. So I think it's
but
more
many
of
of guys lie.
They lie. That's what I'm trying to say.
Many lie. Many lie. But they can prostrate for you and start crying.
Yeah, that please let me just relieve.
Many
I need
lie.
relief. Just it's a lie. Okay, so like you said earlier that why the man gets angry if the woman says she doesn't want sex is for ego and all that. But do you think that the man should really get angry? In some situations, do you think he should get angry? Because I'm of the opinion that maybe he should just, pamper the lady. Because you were even mentioning that some women, they will say, because when you were saying that women too feel bad when you do,
yes,
that some women will say, and you say, how do you know a woman that really does not want sex? You said some women will say they don't want, and then the next minute they will still want. So why don't men apply that? Why don't you pamper your lady? If she says, I've even noticed one thing with Nigerian men. Sorry, I'm digressing. Nigerian men, they don't know how to cuddle.
No, you can't say Nigerian men.
Hey.
Because there are millions of Nigerian men who would spoil you with cuddling.
Irony.
Yes.
Nigerian men don't know how to cuddle. Nigerian men, once body start touching body like this, you must enter Jerusalem. You must go to Jerusalem. They don't believe. You can't just be with your man. You guys, kissing, touching each other and all that. Once you start touching a man and the thing is already hard, and once that is hard, is going to the promised land. They do not. They believe that and then you hear things like, "Don't start what you can't finish. Don't start what you can't finish," because they believe that once you start something, it has to end somewhere. Yes. And my point is that it doesn't have to end somewhere. It doesn't have to end in penetration, in sex. You can just enjoy that moment, just cuddle, just bond and all that. But like I said, it does not work for Nigeria. So
Nigerian men.
It does not work for Nigerian men. I still need to be proved wrong. It does not work. I still believe that it does not work for Nigerian men. So you were saying, you were going to tell me why.
So for men in general, like I said earlier, that men are like switch. So it takes you in the shortest period of time you can get a man to know the man.
Yeah.
By just touching, even your facial
without
expression,
touching
even with your eyes, just your eyes, the way you look at someone, at your partner in a kind of secluded area, you will be thinking of something else.
Secluded.
Even in public space,
Exactly.
you will be thinking of something else. So for ladies, it takes time. Mm-hmm. So when a lady wants to cuddle at times, to when the time when the man wants to do his own. So, but the guy can actually restrict himself. That's up to him. But naturally, when the John Thomas is up, he wants to fire. Yes.
So he cannot talk to his John Thomas. So how would you now make? How would you make the woman? Since you want, how do you make the woman receptive to that? Since the man wants the sex and the woman does not want the sex, how do you make her want the sex?
Well, you actually, since she wants to cuddle first, so you give her that cuddling first. When you're having sex with the lady or you're about to have sex with the lady, you have to put her first, put her needs first before yours. That's why when most guys, after the sex and you just come and you just sleep like that, women feel bad about it. Exactly. But let's say after the sex now you cuddle her and both of you fall asleep together. She will see it as love. Yeah. It might not be love to you, but you are making her feel loved. So when next you come, she'll be able to give it to you freely, something like that.
Anyways, what I know about women is so we like to make the man the pamper also. Pamper with everything.
Men like pamper.
Not only pamper.
But men too love pampering.
Pamper us with many things.
If you pamper the woman, she will pamper you.
Many things.
Many things.
It's money.
Many things.
But it's not only money.
But there are some guys that will pamper their ladies with money, and one
exactly what I was saying. That is not only money.
If that kind of thing they happen, say you dey pamper the lady with money another guy dey knack am.
Yes.
E show say something dey fault, the foundation.
Waiting if
the
dey
cement no enter.
Exactly.
Which
And
Maybe the
enter?
inches wey the guy get no reach wetin she want.
Hey,
Some people dey want
And she go
inch.
leave am.
Some people dey if you no wan leave am all of that money.
money, exactly.
So she wan chop the cake.
They
She
say
want
money is the
wait,
root
wait,
And you know,
Money.
it could be that
Money.
all
Money.
those
Money.
men that give money, that give excessive money, they are, I want to believe that they are making up for something.
okay.
They are making up for something, so they are using the money
That's
exactly. So they are using it to cover up so that
Ladies like
But
money.
then it does not work that way because women like money, everybody knows that, but women like sex as well. Sex is a necessity
For everybody.
for everybody.
Yes.
So you
But
cannot
they make it look like
you cannot put them
guys
apart.
always want this sex more than ladies.
I said that guys want it more than ladies. I think a man's libido is
Testosterone.
higher. Yes, it's higher than a woman's. So, but it does not mean that women don't like sex, and it does not mean that women don't even have episodes of when they just want to sex, they want to sex, and the men are like kilo day, you know. But overall, on the average, men's libido
Men want
is
it
more.
Yes.
And I think that is tied to the fact that they are easily turned on. If it was they are turned on by what they see, you know. So if they just see something that they like pass like this, or they see their eyes, you just notice that their trousers is bulging. But a woman, it takes more than that.
Yes.
It takes what it's not just what she sees, what
she
she hears, you know, what
And
you
how she
tell her,
feels.
how she feels about what you are telling her, how you are treating her, and all that, you know. So it's not so easy for the woman. So maybe that's why the men want it more than the woman. You're going to say something.
My own be say, not be say women no like sex pass men sometimes. You know say women own dey Indian.
Yes.
Men no like
Exactly.
That's true.
So that's
I want
their
their
cover
side.
for
Women
them.
dey
I come for men. Women go do like they don dey wet.
You won't know.
But you no go know. But based on say the man,
Only
oga
small
afa
thing.
zip up. Now,
Don't dey outside.
Nari
you
zip up.
understand? So na the level be that. Both
So
men
if
and
they say
women
women
like
to get that
sex.
kind of thing, maybe say they fit see.
There need to be
It
more.
will shock them.
Then you go plenty pass
You go
guys.
plenty pass guys.
It will be
Wow.
more.
Women
It will
fit
be
just
more
see guy,
obvious.
look
But
and
a
say,
woman,
"Man,
so you won't know.
this guy cute." Say this guy cute. I say look and say this guy cute. And boy don dey say.
Like seriously.
You dey get. But based on say their own dey eating, you no go know. Even if dem wet, you no go know. But man, you don see the map of
Understand,
Africa
you
for
go
the
know.
trouser. Shey you understand? So na that level na im dey. No be say both men and women like sex, but na based on say one dey eating, one dey outside. Na im be this.
Wow.
Nariwa. So guys, you've heard it all. You've heard why men get angry when their partners deny them sex. It's basically because of ego, you know, and because, you know, when a man asks his partner for sex, he's being vulnerable. As according to what Olamide said, he's being
It's
vulnerable.
also a sign of loyalty to us. Yes. A lady that can't give us sex, it's like they are not loyal to us.
Yes.
Hey.
You are loyal.
Wait, that's another angle. That's why I said until we have sex with our partner, like even for the first time, once we have that sex, we don't really feel like we've consummated this relationship.
Are you serious?
That's it.
But
That is why most times when a guy in a relationship, when he has sex with another lady, many ladies will forgive him and feel like, well, I still love him. But most guys will never forgive their woman for cheating.
Why?
Because they feel like another guy has conquered a part of them. That's just it.
So they are not
just like this
if
lady
it's
is
the guy
not
that
loyal
cheated,
anymore. See, 99.9% of guys will never forgive a cheating lady. But many ladies will feel like, he still has other things. Like, it means he's handsome enough to attract other ladies, which means it's best for me. So that's another angle. Yeah.
In fact, I refuse
You
to
don't
go
understand what I'm trying to say.
No.
When a guy is able to attract a lot of ladies, many ladies feel like, oh wow, this guy, you know, is very
He's
special.
hot cake.
So he's hot cake. But we guys, we don't want a lady
You
that
don't think
everybody
that
can easily get.
So it's the woman that is
So
not hot cake.
even you will notice that many guys like that, even many handsome guys, they don't really like flashy ladies. Like, let them marry them inside. They rather keep them outside and marry the normal one. Just look normal. You don't need to have this special.
You put the normal one inside, then you
You
still gonna be looking for the
That's just
flashy one outside.
Everybody wants that one. They don't want what everybody wants.
Yeah, but
That's
you know,
the male psychology.
Yeah, I understand that psychology that okay, this woman is flashy, a lot of people might be interested,
Yes.
but then the woman knows what she wants. So the fact that the woman is pretty and you know she's attractive to it does not mean that she will fall for every man. She knows what she wants.
It does not mean men work with probability. That's just it.
If you know
That's
what,
it.
if you know
It's
what
not
make
working
your
for you
woman
guys.
fall for another,
Many of them.
that's why I said this thing. If you know what make your woman fall for another man,
Don't be every time.
not be
It's not only this now, it's not only money.
See,
Attention.
forget
I
that
can see
money.
baby.
Wait, let me tell you.
Attention.
Wait,
You have to
let me
give
tell
a woman
You give
attention.
woman money, you give her attention, you give her money.
No,
Give
give
her
her that
sex.
money.
Give her good, not be sex. You give her good
No,
sex.
that money. Do you know attention goes a longer way than money?
Communication matters.
Attention and communication is 5 and 6.
Yeah.
You can keep on giving a lady money after money, but if your attention with that lady is not like 100%, forget it.
Yeah, now, but
You
then
can't
if
do anything.
if the only thing you give a woman to is attention.
No, no,
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
yeah.
that
But
one.
attention
But the attention was
It
more
won't
than the
work.
finance.
Attention
Eh,
no go buy you
eh.
anything.
So everything has to be
So
balanced.
everything has to, you see, wait, you give woman money. One. Number two, you give woman money. Number three, you give her attention. Number four, you
But
give
now
her
the attention
money.
you go first give am before the money enter now. How you say
Number
get
four, you give
am?
her money.
Let me say you throw money
Which
give am now.
attention?
Eh now,
Money
you
no-
follow
money
at
no-
all.
Just
You
come
see
out as
that.
like a bricklayer, go meet one babe, say how far, you go answer which attention you wan give.
I don't see typically I know they get girlfriend.
A bricklayer,
Eh,
they know
they
their
can't even now.
standard. They know their standard.
But
some
bricklayer
people
wey get girlfriend, e dey give
Even if you
e
get
dey
money.
give e
Na
girlfriend
that
money.
work wey
no
dey
man
go.
Say
you
you
go
give
get
e girlfriend
and that
money.
bricklayer later fit come become contractor tomorrow.
That one na tomorrow. What we talk about now, we talk about future now. Tomorrow we take care of yourself. See, they say money is the root of all evil, but you know that get money. Get money, get money, get money. Oga,
It's
money,
the
get
love.
that money.
It's
the
the
love
love
of money.
that
Any
the love
love
that
of
root of
any
all evil.
money, any love, so far money enter. In as far there is money, my life go sweet.
But let's say between money and attention, which one is the most?
The two work forever.
Na together.
Okay, I don't want your attention. You are always
Because when all you can give a woman is attention, sometimes you get tired now. Because you be
if
like,
you get irritated,
Eh,
you be irritated.
eh,
When you
like,
see
I'm
me,
not
you
saying
be
every time
irritated.
attention, but I'm just saying on a scale of let's say.
if that's the only
No,
thing you can
50,
give,
50-50.
so I believe that it should be 50-50. Attention, money, and even when it can be 50-50, okay, let's say
The percentage
The-
will not be
45.
like
Eh.
49-51. Oga, me go talk my own.
wait, which one is
You like
51?
money,
Which one
oh.
is 51? Money, okay, exactly. I wanted to say that let the money be, you know,
51.
a bit higher
Than
than the attention, you know,
Oh,
like,
na money be everything.
so,
You be
you know,
fine boy,
like
no
they
be
say,
about.
you know,
Na money
money
be 5 of
money is not everything, but it's better to cry in a, how do they say it, in a Lamborghini
than
than in a keke maruwa, you know. So
Mm.
money aside all things, even the Bible
That's
says
it.
so, you know. So money
E
is
not by
actually
get more money, get more money.
get understanding.
2024, get more
But they said
money.
get understanding now.
No more, na their own, my own.
Get
more
get
money.
understanding to get money.
More money, more money. Get more money. So na money.
So guys, you have heard it all. And for the men, you know, don't just be getting angry when your woman says no to sex. There's more to a relationship than sex. And then it also depends on how you handle your woman and how you communicate. You know me, I'm a communication lover. You know, when you communicate better with your woman, you know, sometimes she might not even want to do it, but at the end of the day, she would end up doing it. And then for the women, stop hoarding sex. Like, why are you hoarding sex? It's not a commodity. Like, sex is for both parties to enjoy. It's not a prized possession of exactly. Both parties enjoy it. You know, both parties have orgasms from it. And if you're not getting an orgasm from your sexual experience with your partner, then it's time for you to have a conversation about that. Be open, have an open and honest conversation about your sex life, because 2024, no grief for anybody. So this should also involve your sex life. You should make it priority. You should talk to your partner. You should find ways where you people can have a better, you know, sex life. So it's not like, oh, it's one person that's just deriving pleasure, you know, all the pleasure. So let's have sex this year. Let's have more pleasurable, enjoyable, sizzling, orgasmic sex this year, you know, because really, why not? You know, why not? It's one of the pleasures of life, and you know, and we should enjoy it. I said it earlier that we should be intentional this year, so don't forget that. And if you have enjoyed this video, you should click like button and also subscribe so that you can be getting notifications for our future videos. And we will be seeing you. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, please, ladies and gentlemen, this is News Pop, and I am giving it straight to you from the stables of myself. Both me on behalf of myself, my noble self, and my compound people. I give unto you News Pop. Take it, take it.